Hello and welcome to the CTM NewsBreak, where we keep you up to date on what's happening right here in town. I'm Diane Sherritt-Steimel. Parents are pushing for full-day kindergarten here in Chelmsford, and officials are trying to figure out how to make that happen. The school committee is in the process of deciding where the students will attend class and how to deal with the costs. John Moses tells us what to expect.
The first step before we do anything else in terms of funding or staffing or recurring costs is figuring out where we're going to put it. So there are 4 real options that we're looking at, either a combination of modulars, single modulars, or we're even looking at maybe leasing business space out in the community. So the best of these options so far seems to be the modulars. Our goal in the school committee and within the administration and within the town is to make this as revenue neutral as possible, to bring in funding either from our normal yearly increases as well as we're going to be looking at state programs to bring money in as well. Between those things, we're trying to make this the most cost-effective way to do full-day kindergarten.
School officials hope to offer full-day kindergarten for the 2017-2018 school year. In other news, a new apartment building is being proposed for downtown Chelmsford. A Concord-based firm wants to build a 54-unit development at 11 Cushing Place. Now, this location has been identified in Chelmsford's 2010 master plan as a potential site that could be developed for housing along with open space. Winstanley Enterprises say they believe it will help promote redevelopment in the town center.
I love the idea of more residential into the downtown. And I think when you have when you have more people living in the downtown, it creates vibrancy. You'll see shops that will start to lease up. You'll see people walking around at night, going to restaurants, going to the gym.
Winstanley Enterprises previously transformed the former Stop and Shop Plaza on Boston Road into Chelmsford Town Center. Well, it's been a long and dry summer, but it won't last forever. Fall is rapidly approaching, so mark your calendars now for the FallFest and Apple Fair. This event is sponsored by the Chelmsford Cultural Partnership and the Lions Club. It features art, music, and of course, plenty of culinary delights. The FallFest and Apple Fair takes place the last weekend in September. And finally, love it or hate it, no doubt you've become all too familiar with the wildly popular PokemonGo, that game which encourages users to walk around outside to find mythical creatures called Pokemon. And since Chelmsford residents have embraced the fad, we decided to go out and find out what it's all about.
I got it. It's another new one. That's good.
You've probably noticed an increase in the number of people walking around town staring at their phones. Yes, they're playing PokemonGo, but what exactly are they doing?
You catch Pokemon, you gather resources, and then you fight them against the other players' Pokemons in the gyms.
Okay, and apparently in order to do that, you need to get out and walk and walk and walk.
I've never seen so many people just out and about in Chelmsford. So I do about a 2-mile loop around the center. You know, it's absolutely the most I've walked outside in a long time.
So just what is it that makes this such a cool game?
So the game has an augmented reality feature. So when you actually find a Pokemon in the wild, you hold up your phone, you actually have to spin around and look for it, and you're actually looking through the camera at the world. So you'll see, like, there's a Pokemon sitting on the lawn over there, and so you'll go and grab it. Then you have to throw the Pokeballs to catch it. And it just takes the whole thing, you know, the whole picture of the real world.
Along with all that fun have come many stories of Pokemon-related misdeeds and injuries.
I was just walking along and looking down at my phone, and there was a hole, and my ankle went in the hole and twisted sideways, and I fell down. I wish I could have seen it from a third-party perspective, because I bet it was hilarious. But anyway, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous game.
But apparently not dangerous enough to stop playing.
It's like you're in a kind of special club with all the other people staring down at their phones.
Well, be careful out there. And thanks for watching the CTM NewsBreak, brought to you by Chelmsford Telemedia. If you have news we could use, contact us at newsbreak@chelmsfordtv.org. I'm Diane Sherritt-Steimel.